chat. Yesterday, I got surgery. Now, did I get that penis lengthening surgery that everyone was telling me to get?
Here.
No, I did not. I got surgery on my scar that I had, that on my face. This, you know what? All right, yeah.
Elma is key.
You see this scar right here? You don't know how I got this scar? You're saying why? So the reason why I got surgery on it, chat, is because I was told that it will turn to crow's feet, which, like, all women hate.
Mizkif hug.
And I hate women, right? So I didn't want to get it. Didn't want to have it. It was just like, I just wasn't into it. Just didn't want to deal with it. And I didn't want it. I just want crow's feet. So they told me it's going to turn into crow's feet, and they told me that it can get infected again, and it can get worse. So I got a scar because I had a cyst in my head, and they took it out like 10 years ago. Then the scar got infected, and it was getting worse.
You've
they said
got
it can
to
get
pump
infected
it
again.
up, don't you know? Pump it up, you've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
Right. And so I got the surgery yesterday, and I went in there. First of all, I walk in 20 minutes late, right? I walk into the place.
Yo.
And the lady looks at me, and she's like, "Oh, you're here for Botox." I'm like,
Kappa.
"No." And she's like, "Oh, well, who are you? What are you here for?" I'm like, "I'm here for, a scar on my face." And she's like, "Well, oh, sorry about that." Yeah, she's like, maybe it was a joke that she was making about me because I was 20 minutes late. I kind of deserved it. And no one else was there, too, so I don't know who the hell she was on about. I was saying I'm here for Botox, but regardless.
Yo.
Yeah, so I go in there, sit down. The guy's like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, so, what do you do for a living?" And I told him, like, "Oh, I do YouTube." I never say streaming, right? And he's like, "Wow, yeah, YouTube, that's interesting. You ever hear about that streaming stuff, that Twitch stuff?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And he's like, I didn't say no. I said, yeah, no, I do that too. He said, "Yeah, a lot of girls come here all the time from Twitch, and they're always getting their Botox done." And I'm like, "Was one of those girls blonde by any chance?" And he's like, yeah, no, she's a blonde. She comes here all the time to get Botox. So I think I literally go to the same person that Britt goes to, because he said that she's like, "Yeah, like a lot of streamers come here." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's got to be Britt." So thank you for the 100 subs again, Puffy. Seriously, great. So I sit down and I get the surgery, right? And, I thought it was laser surgery when I went in there. So I'm on the phone, like, talking to my brother, and I'm like, yeah, like, we should get this for Dad. Like, yeah, I'm donating to this charity this week, right? Like, just like normal stuff I do. And while I'm talking to him, I'm thinking this is laser, so I think it's going to be like, and then it's like over. The guy comes in with the whole thing. He comes in with, like, a knife. He comes in with a scissor, a screwdriver. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, you're in the wrong room, sir. He's like, no, this is it. Like, they did not tell you that it's a full surgery. And I was like, I thought this was like a plastic surgery where it was something where it's like a graph. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, "All right, I'll call you back. We'll talk about charities later." I hung up the phone. And he's like, "Look, I'm going to tell you how this is." He's like, "First of all, are you interested in Botox?" And I said, "We'll talk later about that, but let's focus on that's important right now." He said, "Yeah, so your scar on your face, if you want to get rid of that thing, you got to get this surgery. And basically, I'm going to have to go in there and, numb it all up and do the whole thing. And you're going to have a scar, and then we're going to stitch it up, and then you have to come back in a week and get it redone." I thought it was just like, "You're out of here." It's not. So it was not good. Then the guy asks me, and he says, "Well, just to make sure, did you eat today?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, well, did you have coffee?" I said, "Yeah, I had coffee." And he said, "Well, you shouldn't have done that. We put that in the thing that you shouldn't have had coffee because it's going to mess with your heart rate." And he said, "I'm going to give you adrenaline on top of it. So your heart's going to be fucking flying because you had coffee and you're on adrenaline." And I'm like, "No fucking way am I on coffee and on adrenaline right now. And this is crazy." So I was on coffee and adrenaline at the same time. Nuts. And I'm like sitting there. I got 3 alerts on my Apple Watch while I was sitting there. And it was telling me my heart's rate is way too fucking fast. It was like 145, 150. I felt like I was XQC reacting. I was going crazy. And I'm sitting there, heart's beating like crazy. He's like, all right, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then he starts. And it's crazy. It's so crazy how it works. Where they can numb you and you really don't feel anything. And I see blood falling into my like the thing that they had. I see like, you know, them like really digging into my fucking head. And I'm like, why, how the hell am I just not feeling any of this? It's crazy, right? Isn't that kind of weird? Like I thought it was kind of cool. Like, wow. You know, and I was doing this. He's like, stop moving your head. I'm like, sorry, but still, it's crazy stuff. And yeah, it's kind of nuts that like I just didn't feel anything. And they're digging. He showed me the scar. I'm like, didn't really need to see that part. And you know, they cleaned me up, they stitched me back up, and I was ready to go. So I you know, honestly, chat, I have to go back in a week, which kind of sucks cock. Yep. But it is what it is with that. But other than that, I feel pretty fucking good. It feels like I have a huge migraine on the right side of my head. And that also might be from the TTS I listened to for the past 30 minutes. But, yeah. Then I get the bill. And I'm like, okay, there's no way this thing is costing me more than like... Now, keep in mind, I thought this was going to be a laser surgery, which means that I thought it was going to be like, you know, $1,000. Like, this is easy. It's just a product. Nah. It was $3,500. And I'm just like, dude, how does anyone pay for anything? It was $3,500. No, it's not insurance. It's cosmetic because the scar, even though it can get infected and this and that, it's $3,500. And I'm just like, dude, how the fuck does anyone afford anything nowadays? How does the average man do anything? You can't do anything. $3,500. And then he's like, okay, so about the Botox, you really want it? Because he's like, yeah, when you get older, your things will get worse. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. And I'm like, I'll see you next Thursday. We'll talk about it. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass, chat. Pain in the ass. Then a woman walked in, and we're in a plastic surgery place, chat, right? We're in a plastic surgery. A woman walked in. I don't even know if this was a fucking woman at this point. It was basically Barbie 2.0. This woman looked like this was her second home. And she comes in, the most disgustingly plastic looking thing, and it was almost kind of sad. I look at her and I'm like, you are either at the top of the hot tub section or this is the most sad thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, you literally look like a floaty. It was kind of depressing. She's like, her lip was down to here, chat. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this shit? Her lip was down to here. Her front, she had like, you know, it looked like Psyduck. I was like, this is the most embarrassing shit. Run ads when he shames people. What do you mean I run? Yeah, it was Emily. I was like, what are you doing here? No, it's definitely a mental illness for sure. There's definitely a mental illness where people get surgery nonstop on plastic surgery because they think it'll keep making them look better. And this woman is far gone. Far gone. And I wonder how much she spent. She must have spent at least $100,000. So I go home. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. Right. By the way, I want to let this clear to everybody. So I talked to the guy who helped us with the dogs, right? Talked to the guy. I'm literally saying all the Jersey words today. Dogs, coffee, and talked. I talked to him, and the dogs are leaving, chat. The dogs are leaving. They're leaving. They said that. So let me stop there. Okay, I know. Listen. I know. Just calm down. I know. So the dogs, there's 5 of them, right? And I was told by the guy, I said, all right, listen up. I can't take these dogs anymore. They're driving me fucking nuts. And I'm like, I'm sick of it. I was expecting that all my friends would constantly come over and clean it for me, and they're not. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? This was great for the first few days, and now I have to do the work. I'm done. Take these dogs back to the kennel, and I don't care if you euthanize them. And he's like, yeah, we expected that from you. You're a scumbag. We fucking hate your guts. Like, you're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. He hung up the phone. But no, he was like, he told me the truth. He's like, dude, listen, these pups, they're getting a little old. He understands. They know. They're double and a half with the size that they were, chat, when they first got here. Double and a half. They're huge now. They're huge pups. And he told me, he said, listen, this is what we need to do. You need to bring them in on Sunday. They get shots, and then they're allowed to be out and play. So, what I'm thinking of doing, Bonnie, maybe you can help me, is we make an outdoor area for them. So throughout the day, they can play, because it's getting cool here in Austin, Texas, and they can play on the outside. And then at night, I just put them in that little spot, and that way they like get the zoomies out and they run around. What do you guys think? I think it's a great idea that they can like run around and do that. Bonnie, if you want to help me, but I think it'd be huge. I think it'd be huge. Now, Fanny's gonna take her dog, and the guy. So there's 1,000 inquiries plus of the dogs, which means people are like, careful of hawks. We're very far away from Alveus. Don't worry. People are very interested in the dogs. Like there's 1,000 inquiries, right? But there's 1,000 inquiries, but no one's going to that next step. These are people that are like, hi, like I'm from, I'm a 21-year-old kid. I love mizkif, and I would really like one of those dogs. Yeah, he really likes that Cookie one. I would love Cookie. That's great. And then they're like, oh, cool. So where are you from? Oh, yeah, I'm from Canada. But I'm down to drive down there. Let's see. I have the day off of college tomorrow, so I'll drive down there and go get Cookie. Is that okay? Stop asking for these dogs, chat. For the love of God, you're fucking 20s. Stop. But one person, gave all of his information to me about Bunny. Now, Bunny had some serious offer. Someone was like, I actually want the dog, right? And I'm like, Bunny. Why do you want Bunny? They gave us all the information. Why do you want Bunny? But Bunny, I was like, that is a crowd favorite. Sounds suspicious. And he's like, yeah, like, it's up to you. He basically told me, like, look, if you don't feel comfortable giving these dogs to people, you could keep them as long as you want. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to look up this guy on Instagram real quick. So I called Nadia up, figured it out in 2 seconds, and bada boom, bada bing. He's a 22-year-old kid that poses in front of cars. Do I give a 22-year-old kid who poses in front of cars like this? By himself, by the way. Do I give that kid money? I was like, nah, I'd rather just like, his car probably does have air conditioning. You're probably fucking right. But I was like, nah, like, you know what he's going to do? He's going to get 3 more likes by posing with Bunny. And I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. I told him he ain't getting the dog. I want Bunny to get like a nice home with like, a family, a husband, a wife, and he could be like Courage the fucking Cowardly Dog. Like, that's what I want. So I'm hoping that happens. Yeah, Mitch Jones, really want him to have one of the dogs. No, we'll figure it out. But that's the plan. So that's the plan. I'm keeping Bunny. Bunny is not going anywhere. We thought he was leaving. He's not. And yeah, so hooray! We're gatekeeping Bunny, chat. Now, here's the exciting news. On Sunday, we could start walking the dogs, which means I'm thinking I do an IRL stream taking the dogs all the way down to the shelter. They get their shots, and then we can start walking the dogs, and I could take one of them or 2 of them to the dog park. What do you guys think? We could take them to the dog park Cookie and Bunny maybe. And then we could finally use them for content. I'm like, dude, I had to wait a whole month for this shit. Finally, we could take them to do stuff. So yes, Bonnie, would you like to take one of the dogs for a day and just go and do stuff with it and take it to a dog park? Because now you can. You can do whatever you want. I don't get Bonnie. You don't even have your own emotes. What the fuck? Do you even have a golden kappa? Like, are they allowed the day after they get their shots? Probably not. I'm just hyping this up because I have nothing else to do. Sure. Yeah, I love Jersey. Dude, everyone has golden chat. Let's go to Tectone's chat and just berate him with golden kappas.
Is that the name of the gifted sub? I stepped through the 31 months. Trunks 44. They were the 1 year. Quasar Hero. They were the sub of 4 months. Sleepy Ed.
Dude, he definitely just went live and saw me doing this, and he's trying to get it. Listen.
In case you're wondering, yeah, I am bald. But dude, guys, we're getting hair back, guys. We're getting hair back. Why is there so many golden kappas? Wait, what the fuck is going on? Wait, what the fuck is... Why is there so many golden fucking kappas? What is... Wait, am I... What is happening?
What?
How does everybody have the golden kappa? Did I get fucking raided or what the fuck is...
Kappa!
I'm so confused. Why does it feel like there's a million fucking people in my chat right now?
Huh? What,
I didn't get raided. How? What the fuck is going on? Wait, I rarely ever get confused. What is happening? Wait. Is this like a fucking...
There's no
How
snitches.
Is there so many golden kappas?
Hold.
There's only like 3 people here.
Hold. There's been no snitching in this chat this entire time. All right, now leave. Do it to Pokey.
Like this.
Chat, this is her channel.
Doesn't that look better? Before it was a little too high. Don't you think? Like it was like, I'll show you what it was like. I'll show you. It was like,
Why are you monk essing?
right, and that just doesn't look good.
What the fuck? She has
Oh,
TTS?
the golden cap is, oh, am I getting rated or something?
That's her reaction to rating. What the hell?
Weird. Or is it a, no.
Oh, well, we're the survivors. No, I heard Leslie's looking.
Can a mod let me know what's going on?
Ginny and Raid, no.
Or were you guys just capping for fun? You weren't, right?
Doesn't even do it herself.
She really doesn't, which is why she needs the employee.
Ah, they're bots.
Ah, they're bots.
Slay.
They're bots.
Cause there can't be that many people who have golden kappa. Hey.
Chat, everyone say you're wrong, lowercase with a period at the end of it to make her think it's even bots.
Yes.
Say you're wrong.
Is that my sugar mom I hear?
Oh, it sure is. Oh, I got gifts for you all. Okay, so Christmas. Yeah, I do this thing. I do.
It's Halloween, Christmas.
Occultism. I can't even pronounce it, but pretty much, yeah, I pretty much summon demons and familiars. Alcoholism. I just made you. So here's a ring for all.
Dude, no one snitched besides her mod.
And so
Wait.
it has a familiar in it.
Are we getting
a promise ring? As long as you're all willing to share.
Oh my god, that's so sick.
You can actually call it out with right click. It has an upgraded deer, which gives you jump boost if you have it in your inventory. And he has upgraded to attack for you.
Let's go to Esfin's chat and do it.
What the hell? Not my streamer no more.
Oh. Frick, dude, I'm like worried because what if they're like, oh, you weren't there for your phone call, and I'm like, bro, what? Like I was there for 10 minutes and my phone died.
Exactly, Esfin, exactly.
You know. So this is kind of how it is.
He's even looking at his chat. Bro, your chat's flying. He's so ADHD driven. It's crazy.
No, 100%. Redlock, think of it the 7 months.
What the fuck is? He's in his own world.
Kappa Raid.
I'm just gonna dry scoop it because I'm freaking. I work out all the time.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I work out all the time.
S-Man, hello?
Shut up, idiot.
Was this gamer subs?
Chat, this gotta be trolling, right?
That is a way, way, way more than what you should have for gamer subs.
How is he not seeing this? Do you think he's outplaying me? I don't know. This is pretty crazy. He's making me watch a Bonnie chokes on gamer subs. Like, what the fuck is this? Why am I watching this for 50 seconds, S-Man?
Did I take too much? Oh, it was actually pretty good. I did it. That was easy.
Awesome. That was fucking sick.
Crazy. Penguins of Baldur's Gate 3.
Dude, he's gotta be trolling me. 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 Like, there's... But why? How does he...
Navigation.
He's gotta be
That's
trolling.
go. Thanks, man.
Okay, yeah, he's smirking. I can tell he's trolling me. He's trolling me.
S-Man, I can't wait for your tailgate tour Monday
Yeah,
night.
okay, yeah.
Monday
Shut
night
the fuck
football
up,
with the
S-Man.
Raiders. Yeah, man, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be live on Monday.
Yeah, shut up. All right.